I like, first of all, what they've dressed me in. I like that Bridget's a bit of a bohemian, and even though when you meet her, she's buttoned up and in her uniform, she really is a free spirit. And there's something about this time in London during World War II where you would think people would be so frightened and cowering in their homes, but it was quite the opposite. They were really living life to the fullest and having all kinds of wild times, and I get to kind of play both of those things. Max comes back with Marianne, played by Marianne, and they are in love at this point and have decided that they want to be together. Bridget's really happy for her brother. I have a girlfriend named Louise. She's pretty suspicious of this new woman, but I think Bridget is mostly just happy that her brother has finally found somebody to be with. V-section, they are the ones that could always come knocking and bring Brad's character back into the fold of what he used to do, which was being a spy and killed people. So they're kind of always hovering around. They do the secret missions that we're not supposed to know anything about. He brings this kind of quiet confidence to the role that's really impressive. My first day shooting, we shot the wedding party scene, and Brad picks Marianne up, puts her down, kisses her as we're throwing confetti on both of them, and I caught a glimpse of the two of them in the monitor of the camera, and it was like, oh, right, those are movie stars, proper movie stars. They're amazing. Watching them has been a very interesting learning experience for me. He's such a warm, kind guy. He's been nothing but welcoming and lovely to me. And he just reminds me of, like one of my friend's dads or something. But he also happens to be such a master. I mean, so few people can claim that they've made perfect movies, and Bob Zemeckis absolutely can. It's very interesting to see a relationship like this on film, because it's two people who meet as complete strangers, but they have to immediately pretend like they know each other extremely well. So I think that'll be a very entertaining watch, because they have to fake it from the beginning, and then their real emotions catch up to this facade, and you truly believe that these two are made for each other. And then when there's the possibility that one of them is not being completely forthcoming, I hope that will break people's hearts.
I don't think it's a war film. It's not a film about war, actually. And it's a film about relationships, and it's a film about whether or not we can ever really know another human being. And I think that's universal. It's a fundamental thing for being alive and being in a relationship, which, well, not any kind of relationship, even if it's with your boss or another human. By interacting with other human beings, it calls up this question of, do I know who you are? I mean, I think I know who you are. There's a wonderful line in it where he said, where Brad says, I've looked into her soul, and this fella says to her, no, you've looked into her eyes. I play a guy called George Kavanagh. He works in SOE, and he's a friend. He's sort of Brad's mate. I'm a bit junior to him in terms of rank, but we're both in the Air Force. He's Canadian Air Force. I'm British Air Force. He's been on active service, so he comes back, and I think, and of course with all that's happened in his life in terms of him falling in love and suddenly realizing. And he sort of thinks, I want to calm down. I want to get a desk job. I'm really happy with that. I don't want to go out in the field. And his focus is family. He's suddenly in the chaos of that, and also the history that he has with previous losing people, losing loved ones, to be able to the hope, the possibility that he could find it again, and then start a family, which is just So it's wonderful. It's this kind of idyll, this domestic bliss, this, even within the chaos of war, he's able to somehow try and carve out this little bit of haven for himself. He is so relaxed, he's just so at ease and so professional. You know, I mean, this guy's been doing it for a little, you know, he's done a couple of films, and you know, you've got to be blind if you're not looking and learning from someone like that.
Did you know that in The Revenant, Leonardo DiCaprio, a convinced vegetarian, was so in character he ate real raw meat in a scene depicting Glass surviving off a wild bison's liver? Yeah. Click here for more videos. See you soon. Bye.